Jiraiya might still be alive in Boruto, but undercover as Kashin Koji. This whole theory started a few years ago when Kashin said his fate was linked to the Hidden Leaf Village. He said this right after he killed his first Kata member. The theory started to really pick up steam when we found out that Kashin Koji knows how to use the Rasengan. He has Toad summonings. He fights almost exactly like Jiraiya. The writers even teased Naruto saying that he fights just like Jiraiya. And we recently found out that the only reason that Kashin Koji is in the Kata organization is to revolt against them. In fact, Kashin Koji is currently fighting Ishiki Otsutsuki mainly because Ishiki is still weaker from the fight versus Naruto and Sasuke. And here's the damning part. When Kata members infiltrated the Hidden Leaf Village, they detected Delta's chakra and Ishiki Otsutsuki's chakra, but did not detect Kashin Koji's chakra, which basically implies that Kashin Koji is actually from the Hidden Leaf Village. But how is he alive, you might ask? The Kata organization has a scientist who was very skilled in ninja technology. Amado worked on Ao, who was literally blown up by a 10-tailed beast bomb, and he's just fine right now. Well, Kashin Koji killed him too. Let's be honest, Jiraiya's death was nothing compared to a 10-tailed beast bomb. Just in theory, Jiraiya loves going ghost for long periods of time and also loves infiltration missions. Kashin Koji also has marks under his eyes just like Jiraiya. Do you guys think this is Jiraiya? The idea of Naruto dying comes from Kawaki threatening Boruto and telling him, I'm going to send you to where I sent the 7th. The term the 7th being very important mainly because Naruto is the 7th Hokage. But ever since then, we got a lot more information that pretty much makes this seem that Naruto is not dead. We recently found out that because of the Karma, so Kawaki is able to open portals to different dimensions, similar to Kage, Obito, and Sasuke. So it's very possible that the place that Kawaki sent the 7th is just to another dimension. In fact, the person who taught Kawaki how to fight tried to do the exact same thing to Naruto. Kawaki, though, has not yet been able to open a portal by himself, but one can assume that in 3 years, Kawaki would know how to open portals by himself. Nobody is actively hunting Naruto, and in fact, the main villain had a choice to kill Naruto but decided not to waste the chakra. Naruto is good. Share this video to show people that Naruto is not dead in Boruto. People want to know about the continuation of the Naruto series, but don't want to sit through all of the filler. I got you covered. Part 4 of the Boruto Crash Course is going to be about the Otsutsuki clan. The Otsutsuki clan members are pretty much alien parasites. They go from dimension to dimension, sucking up all the chakra to advance their own agendas. They do this by planting a 10-tails, growing a god tree. The god tree sucks up all the chakra on the planet, and of course it bears a fruit, which is the chakra fruit. Afterwards, they eat the chakra fruit and then they evolve. Space curvatures are a big thing. It's speculated that they measure the amount of chakra in a given dimension. Anything above 10 space curvatures should immediately be reported to the Otsutsuki clan. Naruto and Sasuke's dimension has 16 space curvatures.
What?
Full Otsutsuki members that we do know of is Kage, Tonetti, Momoshiki, Kinshiki, Urashiki, and Ishiki. Otsutsuki members also have an evolved state. This is Urashiki's regular form, Urashiki's evolved state, Momoshiki's regular form, Momoshiki's evolved state. They evolve by consuming a large portion of chakra. The Otsutsuki clan also has a hierarchy. Momoshiki was notably held at a higher esteem than the other Otsutsuki members. There's possibly hundreds or even thousands of other Otsutsuki members out there, and possibly even an Otsutsuki king. People want to know about the continuation of the Naruto series, but don't want to sit through 150 plus episodes. I got you covered. The first topic is going to be the Karma Seal. The Karma Seal starts off looking like a diamond. It almost looks like the Byakugo seal, but when it's activated, it spreads out and changes colors. Boruto's Karma Seal is blue and it looks like this. Kawaki's Karma Seal is red and it looks like this. Jigen's Karma Seal, we don't really know the exact color, but it looks like this. There are 2 different stages of the Karma Seal. Stage 1 is what I just showed you guys. Come on, pay attention. Stage 2 is one where they have a horn. At first, the Karma Seal works as a power multiplier and also it gives you extras like absorbing chakra. But eventually, when the Karma Seal fully matures, you actually turn into an Otsutsuki member.
You what?
The Karma Seal is essentially a trump card. If an Otsutsuki member thinks that he's about to die, he's going to give his Karma Seal to someone else and be reborn in that body. Momoshiki gave his Karma Seal to Boruto right before he smoked him. Ishiki Otsutsuki gave his Karma Seal to Jigen right after the snake Kage Otsutsuki stabbed him in the back, and Kawaki got his Karma Seal through a test tube. But that's it for this topic. 2 more likes for the next topic. People want to know about the continuation of the Naruto series, but don't want to sit through all of the filler. I got you covered. Part 3 of Boruto Crash Course is going to be about the Kata organization, basically the new Akatsuki. The leader of the Kata organization is Ishiki Otsutsuki. There are 7 members in total in the Kata organization. There is Kashin Koji, Delta, Code, Boro, Victor, Amado, and Ishiki Otsutsuki / Jigen. All of the members in the Kata organization except one, the scientists, are extremely strong. One of the weaker members of the Kata organization named Delta almost killed Naruto, even though Naruto was suppressing a lot of his ninjutsu mainly because they were fighting on his front porch. But it looks like Delta actually matched Naruto strength-wise when Naruto was trying to restrain her. To be fully transparent, Naruto beat the brakes off of her, but she ended up surviving. The goal of the Kata organization is to plant the 10-tails and make a god tree so Ishiki Otsutsuki can eat the chakra fruit. They already have the 10-tails and Jigen already siphons chakra from the 10-tails pretty regularly. 2 of the Kata organization members are currently revolting. One of the members are actually fighting the leader of the Kata organization. The leader of the Kata organization is extremely weak in melee because he just fought Naruto and Sasuke. One notable member is Kashin Koji because there's a possibility that he might be Jiraiya. 10 more likes for part 4 of Boruto Crash Course. People want to know about the continuation of the Naruto series, but don't want to sit through 150 plus episodes. I got you covered. Boruto Crash Course Part 2 is Ishiki Otsutsuki, literally the strongest character in the whole series. Ishiki Otsutsuki was actually teammates with Kage Otsutsuki, but it turns out that Kage betrayed Ishiki and actually tried to kill him. Right when Ishiki was about to die, he found a monk called Jigen. Ishiki pretty much controls Jigen's body. Just to give you guys an idea of how strong Ishiki Otsutsuki actually is, he soloed Kage Naruto and Shadow Sasuke by himself. It got so bad that the Nine-Tails, the demon fox, was begging Naruto to back down, and also Sasuke barely escaped using a time-space ninjutsu. But wait, there's more. Ishiki Otsutsuki did all of this in the body of Jigen. Ishiki had no Byakugans, no Renegans, and didn't have the massive amount of chakra reserves that Otsutsuki members usually have, even though Ishiki did siphon some chakra from his pet Ten Tails before the fight. One of Ishiki's big personal goals is to resurrect himself in the body of Kawaki. If he does that, he'll be significantly stronger than he is now. That goal is so important to Ishiki Otsutsuki that he literally teleported into Naruto's living room while Naruto had on chancletas and was eating ramen noodles. Actually, he's currently in a fight with a character called Kashin